People are really getting a hoot and a holler out of the whole darling thing, and there's that thing going around and the father thing from like last month, and it seems like people are really enjoying that. And basically I'm just trying to take my own advice and figure out how to snowball all the views that are coming from that to other stuff. But sometimes when I hop on YouTube, I want to make a video. It's just like kind of filling you guys in on X, Y, and Z about my life, and like this is what I'm thinking and blah blah blah. But honestly, sometimes zooming out like that so often isn't very productive for my life, because I get so zoomed out of it that it takes me out of the moment. It takes me out of like the vivid and continuous fictional dream, you know? And me like quote unquote analyzing what's going on in my life all the time. You know, like it's not being self-aware. It doesn't mean you're like smart, you know what I mean? It just means that you're just looking at things for third person. That's how people get super disassociated. People smoke weed a lot. Damn, this person just getting out of the car in the middle of the road. Like, it's like people who smoke weed a lot, you like disassociate. And that's what it feels like when I make these videos where I'm like, hey, this is what I'm thinking about, because I want to talk about, like, okay, these videos are blowing up and how I'm thinking about that as like a social media person. But honestly, guys, I mean, I've pretty much been, like, I could tell you about what I'm doing, like how me as a content creator is using the extra viewership that I'm getting online now to help continue snowballing my career, right, and grow things bigger and bigger. But I've just been so busy and actually doing that and like making things snowball. Oh, fucking go blow one. I've just been so focused and doing that I'd rather just show you. So for everyone who is like right now, I'm really focusing hard on building up my social media education community, right? So like me as a content creator, like Funny Mode Carrington, yep, got that, doing that online, have stuff that's working on TikTok right now. Let me just break down what's happening on social media for me right now and how I'm going about it. Right now, I got one thing going, stupid, crazy viral, that's like really like blowing me up a little bit. And I've gone through a lot of phases of like huge explosive growth, like when I've started trends for myself, and then like, you know, I'll blow up from those things. And I've had many variations of like this darling thing and the Faza thing on like smaller scales, right? Like darling is like my newest thing that like I'm doing and people are loving. And to be honest, this is probably like the 10th trend or something I've started, or like the 10th meme I've started. And what I am doing with that now is I am just using that to help promote the other things that I'm doing in my life right now, because those things matter in terms of expanding my other platforms to continue to monetize, right? So I'm using that to send a lot of people to my Snapchat now. I've just started monetizing on Snapchat, right? So I'm trying to hustle that, trying to really get that Snapchat bag, right? So you see me when I'm posting my videos, often I'm posting on my story, add me on Snapchat. So people who are seeing my videos, they know that, okay, I also post on Snapchat, right? So I'm growing those. I've really been slacking with YouTube though. Why have I been slacking with YouTube? I just forgot to make it a priority, to be honest. And also, you know, the main thing, this is kind of how I've been feeling lately. About like the main thing, how the main thing is working. Right now, guys, the main thing is working. And this is where we want to be right now. Just talking with you guys how I would basically talk to myself right now. And what I've kind of had to tell myself to understand more what I should do right now. Because first of all, this is not the time that I have been gaining a lot of followers or anything like that. I am just now trying to continue to be really intentional, because I've been really making an effort to try and have that. And so with this, I'm thinking, okay, well, this is blowing up and great. What's the intention there? Well, we are, like, I'm kind of just talking in circles right now. But basically, guys, the main thing has been working. And a lot of the other things that I'm trying to turn into side/main things for, like, YouTube and Snapchat and Instagram and clothing brand and all these other things that I'm trying to do. These are all other things that I hustle because I want to do them, and they also can help get me the things that I want to receive. Oh man, this lighting. I know I'm being very all over the place, guys. I appreciate you bearing with me. I'm driving, I'm multitasking, but it's just a weird position that for the first time, kind of the first thing is working really well and it's getting results. So it's like, I keep thinking back to that book I read, 10x is easier than 2x, where, what is the 20% that's getting me 100% of the results I'm getting right now? That is TikTok. TikTok is getting me all of the results that I like and the success that I enjoy. That is all coming from TikTok going bananas, doing my thing on TikTok. So what should my effort be going into right now? Just more TikTok, because that is getting me everything. It's like kind of you're driving a boat, right? And your goal is to get from A to Z, and you spend all this time tweaking like the sails and blah. You're tweaking the sails and you're like showing the captain maps, so like the captain gets really good, and you're harnessing all these. I don't like this light, and you're harnessing all these other little things to the boat that help the boat go faster. But right now, the engine is just working overtime, and the engine is just really, really good. So I can do all that stuff, yeah, and that's great, but right now, the engine is working really well right now. So that's what we should work on continuing to cultivate. So that's basically what's happening right now, is that the main thing is working really, really well, and I've really tried to realign my priorities to keep that in mind, that, okay, guys, TikTok is working well. How do we maximize and capitalize and optimize from it? And I know this, well, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, guys. And I think the way that I'm doing that is I have more of those darling videos that I've made, that I'll continue posting those throughout the days. And I also have, and I'm also sharing them on Instagram and stuff. So I'm sharing those videos, right? Because that's really what it is, that those videos. And I'm just using those extra views, like I tell you guys, to promote more of the other stuff that isn't as big right now. So for all my social media education stuff, I've been going on lives on TikTok almost every single day the past 3 days, just giving people social media advice and having guests on and answering questions and stuff. And that has been really, really helpful in helping me, grow that part of my brand, like plus brand in that area. And yeah, guys, and sometimes, and I'm also reevaluating what I'm thinking about YouTube, because again, main thing is working. Does this mean, like, if main thing is working really well, I should put more energy into doing the main thing? With that being said, should I start posting less on YouTube? That's also what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, well, if we just grow the main thing, then the YouTube will just... But I think that if I don't take it that seriously, basically what I'm struggling with is me trying to post every day, just me feeding my ego. Me being like, oh yeah, I post every day. Is that what that's doing? Is it really that helpful for me to do that? Would it be more helpful for me to post less and post when I really, really feel inclined to share videos? And also, like, maintain that level of scarcity where, like, there's not, like, copious amounts of me online. But also, I think, speaking it out loud, I think, yeah, and there's an angle to that, and that does make sense, but if the end goal is still to let the Carrington brand just be able to be Carrington all the time, then I think it is important for me to continue sharing very normal parts of me and very just like day-to-day things, because what I've been receiving is that I know that every single one of my YouTube videos aren't like super duper motivational, inspiring. I hope this isn't super loud, guys, but my car just gets really hot. I know that every single one of my videos isn't super duper like inspiring and stuff like that, but I get some really, really positive feedback from the videos of what you guys say in the comments, and I want to continue to have a positive impact like that. And if all that means is every day me, kind of smacking myself in the face and saying, you got to do this, then I got to do that. And something else I'm thinking about is when I'm like, this is me just being a perfectionist, but I want to try out this rule that I learned from I want to try out this thing I learned from this book I read called The 12-Week Work Year. And that's where you kind of measure all your results at the end of the week, measure how you did. And I realized that while the social media, all that stuff has been going really well, I started slacking in my eating and my dietary, like health things, and I haven't been reading a whole lot. And I want to get myself more accustomed to success, to where like when things are going well and I need to like kind of put in overtime on these certain things, to not let other parts of my life slack, because I don't know. See, this is what I'm saying, where like sometimes I hop on and I just feel like I'm kind of talking in circles, to be honest, but I just want to share, I just want to share with you guys. And I want to, I like what the long-term benefit looks like from me committing to YouTube still. And that's kind of where I'm thinking about YouTube right now. And yeah. But I'm about to start going live a lot more, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of moving parts right now, and a lot of different ways that, like, there's just a lot of areas for me to go right now. And I think I just need to focus on the 20%. So that's just kind of an update where my head's at. But all in all, things are pretty good. I'm definitely feeling less. I think I left off, the most recent video I posted. I don't know if it's the most recent, but the one where I was talking to myself. I was being very honest about how I was feeling, and I think I do feel better about that stuff, just because I've been forcing myself to chill out. But also, I think I'm gonna move, guys. I think I'm gonna get a new place in LA, just because I think it's time to level up a little bit. And yeah, we'll see. I did some math with my buddy, and I think it's worth me getting a nicer place. Also, I really want a couch, and I want some natural light in my house. That's what I want. I will not be getting a house yet. But yeah, guys, I've been, all I can say is that I've pretty much put my head down and shut the fuck up, and worked on a lot of shit, and now I am getting rewarded for it finally. But that does not mean that we reached the destination. It just means like I got like a thumbs up from the world to like keep going. It's like, all right, I'm gonna keep going, I guess. But I don't know. kind of talking in circles. It's probably very annoying for you guys for me to say, oh, I probably keep talking in circles. Like, shut the fuck up. Get over yourself. Okay, well, that's that, guys. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Let me know how I can share more stuff on social media with you guys. To be honest, with YouTube right now, I've mostly just been posting quote unquote like life updates, and this is my thoughts and things like that. But my videos don't need to be so dry like that. Like, I feel like that's a little bit lifeless. Like, just posting about, like, oh, I can almost park there. Like, just posting about, oh, this is good and this is bad and blah blah. There's more things to talk about. Get over yourself. That's how I feel. Get over yourself. Yeah, but yeah, things are going good, guys, and I am just trying to do my best. So that is just posting a lot, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the back end as well, just in terms of like just stuff happening that hopefully comes to fruition and looks good. But yeah, guys, yeah.